Good evening, Owls family. Hoot, hoot. How is everyone doing? And hello to everyone coming into the live stream, watching the replay. Welcome into chat. How is everyone doing? Good evening, Xander. Hoot, hoot. Hello, Angel. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. Oh, I love Hubbard squash. They are so good. So good. The only bad thing is they're bad about attracting aphids. Good evening, Christy. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. No, it's not aphids. It's squash bugs. Squash bugs. I'm wrong. Good evening, my crooked little homestead. Terminator, I see that you've got pneumonia. I am so sorry, darling. Mullen tea, and elderberry if you got it. Good evening, Carol Ladybug. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Christy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Tamra. Welcome into chat and hello to your mama. And if your daddy's there, hello to your daddy too. Welcome in. Good evening, Charita. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Perlio. How are you doing, gardening in Rayford? Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? I get so excited, I'm repeating myself. Lord, I gotta quit. Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Jersey Gypsy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Rowan. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Ooh. Oh, those are nice. Pearlio, you're going to have to send me pictures of those when they bloom. Oh, thank you, Pearlio. Believe me, I'm missing it too. I am so missing it. Oh, thank you, Pearlio. Thank you. Hoot and hugs. And that cuteness, Junior. You're going to make Junior blush. Good evening, Seahorse Dreams. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Pete. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Oh, listen, I understand that you are busy as can be, Pete. I fully understand. Listen, I am thankful that you get to bounce in once in a while. Ooh, you got a while to wait on that one. But don't worry, I've got an herb that's going to take me a while to grow. It takes 3 years, I think, before I can even harvest any roots. I can't remember the name of it, but it goes by Poor Man's Ginseng, something like that. It's a, I think a Chinese or Asian. It's one of the two medicinal herb. Good evening, Regina. Hoot, hoot. How have you been? Been missing you. Hope you've been well. Good evening, Amy, sister. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, I miss Monica. I'm sorry, darling. Welcome into chat, Monica. Hoot, hoot. How have you been doing? All right, I think I got everybody. I think I do. Hopefully, I did not miss anybody. Well, don't worry, Pearlio. I was going to say you're going to see a whole bunch of planting videos. stomach on fire. All right, has he been checked for an ulcer? Angel, has your husband been checked for ulcers? Yep, seed swap next month. And since I'm trying to keep all of the raffles in the middle of each month, I'll be coming out with the next raffle for February. It'll be this Friday. Yep, seeds, seeds, seeds. But stomach on fire, best thing I could tell you, mint would be a lighter mint, like a spearmint would be good. Ginger, a ginger tea might be good. But if it's an ulcer or anything like that, light on the baking soda water could help too. Good evening, Janie. Man, hoot hoot. I got stuck on your name. I apologize. Slippery elm is okay, but you try to recommend slippery elm to a lot of people. Yeah, it's like making a tea out of old musty gym socks. I'm not going to lie. Slippery elm works great, but God, is it horrible. I've drank enough of it in my lifetime. Good evening, Gloria. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, Junior's happy as can be. He's over here. He's making me sweat. He's got this blanket wrapped all around him. Yep, calendula is another good one. Yep, the powder, the slippery elm powder is what I used to use, and I'm telling you, if you've never experienced it, I don't lie to y'all. I'll tell you if something's good or not, but oh God, it's horrible. It's horrible. Good evening, Oseo Sister Bounty. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. Oh, love to you too, Junior. Can you smile? Can you wave? Oh, well, wave. Up, y'all got the three fingers. But yeah, there's a lot of good things. Fennel, fennel seed, fennel tea is good. Uh, chamomile is good. But if it's happening progressively, if it's happening really often, he needs to be checked, make sure he doesn't have an ulcer starting. Yes, I can plant fruit trees here. She has told me I can do anything. You're starting this early. Ooh, they're gonna get you. But yes, I can plant just about any kind of anything or do whatever I want to here. Now, I will tell you, there's I doubt I will have any success with apples because I'm not going to cut the cedar trees down. I absolutely love cedar trees, but if I can find an apple tree that's resistant to what is it, fire blight, I would love it. But I want some crab apples. But yeah, I am all up for some fruit trees. Now, I'm looking for the later blooming fruit trees, not the early bloomers. Oh, Lord, no, Bounty. No, no. Yeah, it could be a food allergy, too. Yep, Well, y'all saw the video this morning. I filmed that video on Sunday, and we got up to 73, 74 here. Yeah, today, cold as can be, cold as can be. Oh, I love nectarines, and yeah, I'm gonna get some pawpaws for here. Pawpaws are always gonna be slow growing. The day after Super Bowl, I haven't watched Super Bowl in I don't know how long. Good evening, the funny farm. Hoot hoot. How are you doing, darling? Yep. Plums grow fast. Plums grow really fast. I was my finest this morning. Up, still above ground, not kicking high, but I'm still above ground. Good evening, Jenny. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, I think we made it all to the high of 43, I think, today. Yeah, a lot of your. All right, now, on citrus trees, what I have found out, if you get cold where you're at, the best thing to do is to plant, especially if you're in a brick house, plant your citrus on, what was it? Oh, crap. I can't remember. The south side? I think it's the south side of the house. And that way, you want to kind of get it close to your house, but not real close because you don't want to mess up your foundation. It's not so much the trees that you have to watch out for this time of year, it's the fruit because the fruit will be ruined. Oh my God, I thought I read that right. Oh, Funny Farm, you're crazy. No. No, that is not Speedo and thong weather. Nor am I going to attempt to try to find out about that one. I'm too old to be wearing no dental floss, anything. I still don't understand how people wear that stuff. That drives me crazy. Yeah, that belt will definitely keep that tree warm. Yes. Hey, that's a bonus. Yeah, no, it ain't. Now, I did walk out a couple of times because we've had to cut the heat back on, and then I had to walk out a few times to cool off because Junior stays cold and I just burn up. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna get away with this year for Naked Gardening Day. I still have houses close, so I have to be careful. Not that I'm gonna be naked anyway. It's just an illusion, y'all. I am actually not naked. It's just an illusion. But I don't know. I gotta find out. I need to get prepared. Yeah, I heard Gloria. Y'all supposed to get hammered up there with some good snowstorms. But yeah, and any of my naked gardening day, but no, I'm too old to be running around naked, y'all. No, skeeters will bite you in places you just don't want to be bit in. Birthday suit gardening. Now, there are people who do take Naked Gardening Day to extreme, and yes, they are actually naked. Not this old girl. I've lived in the South too long. Cruelty to the public. Okay, May 3rd. So y'all can get prepared. I need to write that down. Let me take notes. It is fully noted. Oh, and just think, y'all, I don't have to hurry and make a 59-second short. I actually have a little under 3 minutes. So this year's video might be a whole lot more interesting. Ah, no, I didn't know about that, Pearlie. Oh, no, I sure didn't. Oh, that's just too cold. That's just too cold. That might scare your elderly neighbor. Good evening, Shirley. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. I was alive on my birthday. It was okay. I didn't get to go anywhere, do anything. I did get to open gift blessings, so that was fun. And I cooked dinner, but other than that, that's all I got to do on my birthday. And then if that wasn't, non-interesting enough, I was going to order me a birthday cake and have it delivered, and every cake I wanted had GMO ingredients, so I wouldn't order that. So I just ended up getting a frozen, what was it? I think it was a Marie Callender's frozen chocolate pie with brownie crumbles on top. Oh my God, Pearlio! Brownie! I'm telling you, Junior in this blanket. That man, I swear. Good evening, Susan. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. No, no, that's not warm enough for me to take a nap outside. Good evening, Evelyn. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, no, I've got neighbors a little too close. And then, of course, there's the neighbor behind us. Now that the leaves are off the trees, I can see their house a little bit. So thankfully by then it'll be I'm gonna have to jimmy rig something to get away with making Naked Gardening Day this year. Because last year, well, the last time I made a Naked Gardening Day video, I had places to hide where I wouldn't be seen. But like I said, I wasn't naked. I haven't been naked in any of the videos yet. And yet doesn't mean it's going to happen. So don't get too excited. Because I don't want to watch my subscribers just plummet But yeah, I couldn't, where we used to live, I couldn't have went naked if my life depended on it. I've been in danger. But other than that, I had a pretty good birthday, man. The that olive bread was to die for. See, the stinging nettles don't bother me. Don't get no ideas, Amy. Not yet. But the stinging nettles really don't bother me, not whatsoever. Yeah, I get stung by them. Yeah, it burns a little bit, but I have such a pain tolerance, it's not funny. But yeah, what I was saying before I got distracted, yeah, Pearlio, there's going to be a whole lot of raised beds being built. There's going to be in-ground gardening. There's going to be tubs. There's going to be grow bags. There's just going to be all kinds of stuff. But yeah, the nettles really don't bother me. I love stinging nettle. That might be my problem. I'm so used to working with them. Which big seed catalog are you talking about? Uh, yep, because I always can't help it. I think with hood protection mentality, and the first thing somebody would do would rip it off. Oh yeah, no, I ain't paying for that crap catalog. No, I don't even like watching their commercials. Amy. Well, then you should be naked suntanning, Amy. Welcome into chat, Sister Tammy. How are you doing, hoot, darling? Yeah, y'all getting hammered up there. I was worried about you. Yeah, I don't personally buy from Baker Creek. I'm not big on their seeds. Yes, I have been. If I watch other videos, I am just inundated by the Baker Creek or Rare Seeds or whatever it is. And that hippie dude just doesn't. I mean, I love hippies, don't get me wrong. There's something creepy about him. There's something very off about him. It just, he don't, something just don't jive. And yeah, no, I can't stand any video he does. Oh, did I miss somebody? But yeah, it irks me that they charge so much for that. When was it last year, or I think it was last year when they had that beautiful big picture of those GMO tomatoes on their cover when they're supposed to be GMO free, a GMO free company. They knew they were buying the seeds from a lab from Europe. Yeah, I pay attention to that. I really do. Yes, you can find St. John's wort in the wild. Yes, you can. Good evening, Sarah. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yeah, you ain't late, darling. You're perfectly fine. You made it. That's what matters. Everyone, don't ever worry about being late. Just show up when you can. I understand. Believe me. Good evening, Laura. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Oh, let me tell you, I love that mailbox. That's a cedar wood mailbox stand, post, whatever you want to call it. Lyle is the one that built it. I absolutely love that mailbox holder. I saw that. I saw that, Tammy. I saw that. Good evening, Mr. Motivator. Welcome into chat, darling. I have missed you. Are you okay? Okay, Bounty, we'll be here. You can bring us all a plate back or bowl. But yeah, I haven't personally bought Baker Creek seeds in a very long time because their germination rate is not good in my eyes. Same goes for MI Gardner seeds. The best seeds I have good luck with is either simple, strictly medicinal pine tree seeds, or not for the tree, but the company. It's called Pine Tree Seeds, and So True Seeds. Oh no, I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. Because you've been away for a while. Yep. Oh, I understand, Susan. Look, if you want to buy it, that's fine. I'm fine with that. But yeah, since finding out about the one tomato plant that's GMO, makes me wonder how many more of those seeds they're selling and not saying anything. Ooh, oh, that's wonderful, Pearlio. Yep, I heard about that place too. But now, yep, I order seeds. I can't help it. I haven't ordered any seeds in a while. I think it was Farrell that had told me about that place. Tammy, have you heard anything back about Farrell? Yep, I definitely need to check them out. Free heirloom seeds. This is getting aggravating. You would think they would. Oh my God. Oh, that's nasty, Jenny. That's nasty. They're putting mealworms in some bread and pasta here in UK. Well, you know how to stop that. People are going to have to revolt and uprise. I noticed that the farmers in UK rode the tractors in again. Good evening, Dana K. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, thank you, and God bless you too. Thank you so much. Good evening, Susan. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, that's just nasty, Jenny. That's just nasty. Well, you know what people's going to have to start doing? Going to have to start making your own bread, and that way you know exactly what's going into it. Good evening, being saved daily. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. That's okay. I understand that you can't stay, but whenever you get a chance, you can always watch the replay if you want to, darling. I thank you for coming in. Yeah, I saw that, Jenny, and I was just dying laughing. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for UK to come unglued. It's about time. And let me tell y'all that olive bread, oh my gracious, that's good stuff. I just I just made mine a whole lot bigger and thinner, but you can make it smaller in like a 13 by 9 pan, a loaf pan, you can make rolls with it. Oh, that's I love peasant bread. Yep. If anybody be smart, you get away from England, as far away, because well, we know, the king, and I'm term that loosely. Um, he's one of the elites. So you think he cares about the people? No, he don't care about the people. Hold on, I done lost track. See, I already know something was up when I saw the Locusta. Cause yeah. See, instantly my brain went to locust. Oh, believe me, I know nowhere safe. Believe me, I know it. I know you can't, Jenny, but you know what? Y'all all can all gather up and say no more. It's bad enough I've been hearing about what all those I can't remember if they're illegal or not. All those that's been coming over there. Good evening, Opal darling. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Ew. That's a good thing I don't eat most of the I don't eat that. I'm glad I don't. Yep, I know what you mean, funny farm. Well, good evening, Maggie. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Yeah, we get a little wild once in a while here. Well, welcome in and chat away, darling. But yeah, thankfully, most of those foods I don't eat. Hillshire Farms, they're too expensive. Sarah Lee, no. Jimmy Dean, now once in a while I'll get their sausage, but I buy that at the discount store, so I'm gonna avoid that. Actually, I found so far the best tube breakfast sausage, believe it or not, is a Kroger brand. The Kroger generic breakfast sausage. It's weird though, there's hardly no grease in it, so it makes me wonder. Uh-oh, don't know. I double clicked on your Opal. Sorry. Yeah, State Fair, I don't buy them because I cannot stand sweet corn dogs. Original Philly steaks, I haven't had any of them and I don't know how long. Sorry, y'all. I got to reading what Tammy wrote and I lost track. Yeah, it might be good now. It's not going to be too good after all when that cold comes through and all that snow. I've been watching that. I'm like looking at Junior. I'm like, going, yeah, we're missing out on all that. Yep, been started making our own sausage. Good evening, Grandma. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Oh my God, that's horrible. Now you know you're not supposed to be up on a table. Oh, Lord. But yeah, that Kroger sausage tastes so good, but also it makes me nervous because I'm sorry, traditional breakfast sausage is supposed to have some grease in it. There ain't a whole lot of grease. The first time I cooked it, I'm like standing like going, there's hardly no grease. How am I going to make gravy? But it was good. Ooh, no, I got my casings already. Yep, she pulled a barrel. That's what happened. They pulled a barrel. Yep, I already knew. I've been knowing the storms is coming for about a week now. It's not going to get that bad. I've done found out here where we're at. Thankfully, now that we're in the ridges of the Appalachians, yeah, these ridges cut storms. But so far, so good. We've been safe and sound. Yep, peppermint oil does work great. Just be careful because you want to burn your skin. Good evening, Candy Dudette. How are you doing, darling? Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. I'll tell you another good oil for that too, Mr. Motivator, is salmon seal oil. Yep, that was probably from them tornadoes that went through Tennessee. Because Tennessee had two tornadoes roll through. One was a F1 and one was a really strong F2. And see, we were supposed to get rain from that. You know what? We didn't see nothing. But yeah, we're expecting 100% rain supposedly tomorrow and Wednesday. And I tried Junior's 3-month doctor visit is Wednesday. I tried to reschedule that. No dice, so I've got to try to figure a way to get him out to a vehicle without getting soaking wet. Yeah, it looks like most of all the storms are just coming right through where Tammy's at, and yeah. Yep, that's what I might have to do. Good evening, Lyle. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, Lyle, I tried to get Junior's doctor's visit rescheduled. I couldn't get it rescheduled, so he still got to be there Wednesday afternoon. Good evening, Quebec Patriot. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yep, we were talking seeds there for a while. Oh, there you go. There you go. It's not going to be long before we're foraging here. Oh, I'd be hunting somebody down. I'd be hunting some. You never use nails. You always use screws. Oh, thank you, Carol. Aren't y'all getting close to maple syrup time? Or do you do the maple syruping? Oh, you got a few weeks? Okay. Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. Man, I love that maple syrup. Now, here's another fun thing being down here in the South. A lot of people don't know there's such a tree called the Southern Sugar Maple. Yep, there's a Southern Sugar Maple that grows down here, and you can tap it exactly like the Northern Sugar Maple. And of course, there's 20 other trees you can tap. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Don't know. I haven't watched sports and I don't know how long, Bounty. I got tired of it because I got sick and tired of them more worried about money than the love of the game. Yep, you can use it the same as you use regular cane. You can build all kinds of stuff with it. Yeah, Lyle is, he's in hyperdrive. I'm proud of you. You better keep it covered. They're going to get it. Yep, Lyle has the gardening bug, and I'm fine with it. What about mushrooms, Quebec? Do you hunt the chanterelles up there? I'm gonna check that out. Let me see. I'm gonna have to check that out after live stream. Good evening, Teresa. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? I figured I'd get you riled up about the chanterelles. I I watched some guy doing a video, and I about cried. He like harvested 300 something. Well, him and friends harvested like 300 pounds of chanterelles, wild chanterelles up there. And then I'm like, going, oh, this is going to be interesting. After the video, I clicked on the website, and then I saw the prices, and I clicked back off the website. All right, Quebec Patriot. Let me write that down. I will go check that out. What did the gardener say to their date? I dig you. But yeah, yeah, Bounty, we don't have regular TV, so that's why we don't watch sports. And plus, it's the two teams that played in the Super Bowl. I could care less about them too. Is there a limit to how many you can order? Look, I can't help it. I ain't excited about the Super Bowl unless the Steelers or the Saints are in it. I'm old school football teams. Yeah, no, I can't help it. If Steelers aren't in it and the Saints aren't in it, then. But yeah, they don't play for the love of the game. They play for the money anymore. And that, yeah, I get tired of it. Ooh, I wished I had that to spare. That ain't bad. That's not bad. That ain't bad at all. Good evening, Ladybug Sylph. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yep, I'm old school. I'm Pittsburgh. Listen, I remember back watching when Terry Bradshaw played. Back when people knew how to play football. Not all this butt grabbing and dancing and crap. And back when, people played for the love of the game and people weren't trying to absolutely hurt each other. Yeah, they get hurt now, but back then, they got hurt, but people weren't trying to take you out of the game, period. Yep, I had to double check, make sure I got the address right. Oh my God. What did the closet say to the light bulb? You light up my life. Ain't that the truth, Tammy? Ain't that the truth? I am enjoying the daylights out of this. I am enjoying it. And all my life, I knew the government was stealing our money. This is just proving it. Just a crap. I want to know why Chelsea Clinton needed $85 million. I want to know where that 85 million with the $1 million for that Clinton Foundation went to. That's okay, Quebec Patriot. I've got it wrote down. Let me mushroom video. Let me. Sorry, y'all. I just don't get online much. If y'all send me an email, be patient. Y'all send me a text, be patient. Oh, I know it's way more than that. Believe me, I know all too well. I'm waiting. They're all nervous. I'm still laughing that they postponed Patel getting put in there because him and what's her name has already said that they were, Epstein list was coming out. That Sarah, or she can be like her mammy and start being hired to kill people. Yep. Oh, I know it. Yeah, did y'all hear about that? Oh, Soros, the devil himself. Now, I'm gonna warn you, his son is way more evil than he is. He bought up 200 radio stations. Yeah, I've been, and I can't help it. I can't tell you for how many years I was accused of being a conspiracy theorist, put down, drugged through the mud, name called, and everything. And I'm watching it all come to light. Do you know how sweet that really is? Most of my life, I have tried to warn people, but I'm crazy. I just want to cause trouble. And yeah, oh, it is beautiful them having to admit that old Fauci, who is worse than Kevorkian could ever be, them finding out that he was all up in that Wuhan lab with, you know, with finding out, doing the research to make, COVID. Yeah. All up in there. Yep. Oh, not just on the beagles. I posted a very disgusting video, and I sit here. I cried. I cried watching it. I posted it on MeWe because I can't post nothing like that on here. And the Jabby, yeah. Oh, it's way worse. They not only done it to beagles, they sex changed rats, mice, monkeys. And I found out, and I'm like going, I knew it. I knew it. All this time they've been saying, now if I go blinky blinky off, I'll just come back on another live stream, y'all. So if I disappear, you know why. All the time they kept pushing and pushing. Now, of course, America's got, a lot of people don't know America. We're not innocent either. We're not innocent, not whatsoever. They had virusology labs in Africa. And this is back when AIDS and HIV first started coming out. And you know how they blamed all the monkeys? All the monkeys was the reason for AIDS and HIV being transported all throughout Africa. I knew it was a lie. They've been here since pretty much the beginning of time. HIV and AIDS would have been all through Africa since the beginning of time. It only just recently started back in the 70s. Guess what I found out? Monkeys cannot biologically carry the HIV gene or any of that. Monkeys cannot carry it. So, with that being said, my gut instinct was right on that one. Yep, I tried to tell people I knew something bad was coming before the ever first inclination of that from the lab over there in China was coming. I knew it was coming. The herbs, the wild plants, the medicinal plants was telling me something bad was coming. I knew elderberries were way too heavy harvested. I harvested so many elderberries. Goldenrod lost its mind blooming, so I knew something was coming. Oh my God. What did the couple say after they were struck by Cupid's arrow? Ouch. Yes, it is a sewer swamp. I mean, our tax dollars going to Nicaragua and places to, sex change. Now, when people in North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, all them needing help, and millions of dollars all around the world for crap. North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and so on couldn't get help. California people couldn't get help. Yeah, no, I'm livid. Oh yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Gates is an evil, evil man. They were heavy loaded before Wuhan released their crap. You know, the crap they wanted to, blame bats for. No, it wasn't bats. Yep, the next outbreak should be hitting here soon um because the pamphlet they sent out for people to practice and be prepared for has been out for 2 years. Yep, I'm waiting. Yep, I am so waiting for all this crap to go down. I'm sorry. I've waited almost all my life. I've been following this, and I have so been waiting for this to happen. I have so been waiting for all this to finally, because y'all have to realize darkness always, always, no matter how sneaky you think you are, no matter how smart you think you are, darkness always comes to light. One lie only. That's why I tell people I don't lie. I ain't got time for lying. Because once you say one lie, it's just a progressive ball. You got to keep saying one lie after another. And you have to keep up with each lie so that you don't trip yourself up. Well, guess what? It's just easier to tell the truth, get over it. No, it's just like for the Wuhan crap. The pamphlets for the National Guard and everything were sent out 2 years prior, y'all. No, I don't think I'm freezing, but they might be what do you call it? Um Crap. I can't think of it. Throttling me. But yeah, I'm telling you, I was drugged through the mud. I was treated like crap. Most of my family disowned. Well, not blood family, but family I call disowned me because we refused to get gibbeted. And yeah, we were just kicked to the curb. Oh, believe me, wait, y'all, wait till this year. We're going to be doing all kinds of new stuff because I have new herbs growing here, wild plants to, yeah. And listen, Lyle, I've been waiting for, I remember a while back you said about poke salad. You never brought me any poke salad. But now here's one thing I want people to realize. Yes, he's doing a wonderful job now, but there is something you have to always remember, don't completely trust your government, because it's both sides. They're all guilty. They are all guilty of it. Just don't put all your faith in one basket. All right, y'all. Y'all keep talking. I'll be talking. I'm, doing the evil breathing treatment. So I'm still here, y'all. But I am still here, so don't worry. But yeah, poke salad will be coming up here soon. Now, if you've got, this is the last push to, as long as your ground's not completely frozen, to harvest sassafras roots. Well, the price of eggs, yeah, that's because companies are allowed to price gouge. A dozen of eggs in Mexico is going for $1.64 to $1.28 a dozen. And here in America, they get away with the fear factor. And the reason why eggs are so expensive is because everybody's believing the BS about the bird flu. It's just, to me, bird flu is just something else they've released. It's just something else to get the people to panic about. But you know what I'm proud of? People starting to wake up. They're starting to get their own chickens. Nope, nope, I'm here. I'm here just having a breathing treatment. Oh my gracious bounty. What on earth did you, what? Go play snuggle bedroom gymnastics. All right, more power to you, Bounty. Just don't blame it on me if you can't move around good in the morning. Love you dearly, sister. You take care and have a wonderful evening. Yep, they've been doing foot and mouth for a long, long time. Good evening, Brampton. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? I ain't about to move to Mexico. No, thank you. Yep, they called millions and millions of chickens. If they didn't call them, they burned them down. They burnt the chicken barns down. Y'all got to pay attention to what's going on. Now, I'll tell you right now, you can give chickens Uznia tea. I've done it. I have done it. And it has healed chickens. So, yeah. Uh-oh, I think I went way too far up. Hold on, y'all. You have a wonderful night, Bounty. Love you dearly, sister. And you have a great week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. I absolutely agree, Lyle. Absolutely agree. Sorry, y'all, I done got so behind. Y'all hold up a minute. Check, Susan, check your grandfather clause. Check the records because they might tell you you can't. See, in Memphis, you can have chickens. In Memphis, you can have chickens. That's a big city. You can have chickens as long as you don't have a rooster. Yeah, they're not only calling chickens, they're calling ducks, calling turkeys. Yeah. Yep, I know there's such a thing as the flu, but I also know those flu shots they give people aren't for the flu for this year. It was the flu for last year. Oh, that's okay, Lyle. That's just rubbing you. Because if you've done called so many chickens, you gotta wait most of the time 6 months before a chicken lays eggs. Now, if you're trying to rebuild your stock, you've got to start incubating those eggs. So yeah, it's excited. No, because we don't know what they've been cooking up in any lab. We've got all kinds of labs all around the world. We have no idea what they're being been cooking up. I love bourbon reds. All those are so pretty. Now another pretty turkey is the black Spanish. Or no, the Egyptian turkey. Or was it Spanish? I can't listen, I was a teenager when I grew those turkeys. Hey, welcome back, Cheryl. But bourbon red turkeys are beautiful. They truly are. And I think it was a Spanish turkey. It's the black and white, big, big turkey. No, a lot of them are in the city. Yeah, but you gotta remember all them chickens that they killed cold and killed, they have to replace that whole flock and any eggs that are being laid. One, they gotta make sure that there's a rooster with them so they can be incubated. But they have to rebuild the flock up before they can ever think about selling any eggs. Yep. A lot of people don't realize America had 24 biological labs in Ukraine. Why do we need 24 biological labs in Ukraine? Yep, fairy eggs. Yep, because I guarantee you nobody would want to buy fairy eggs. Yep, but there's a lot of darkness out there, and people finally starting to see the light. Finally starting to see the light. The best one, I couldn't help it. I had to laugh. I had to laugh. What was it? 25 million to over there in the Middle East for condoms. Well, they don't believe in birth control. Now, if they don't believe in birth control, where'd all that money go? There's a lot of crap, and the ones who scream the loudest are the ones who have the most to hide. Yeah, they don't even believe in using condoms, birth control, pills, nothing over there because that's against their beliefs. So, yeah. And Lord, let me tell you, I accidentally saw a clip of that Sesame Street show over there. Oh my God. And I'm going to tell y'all, I loathe Barney. I wouldn't let my boys watch Barney because, oh my God, that was horrible. That Sesame Street was worse than Barney could ever think about being. But yeah, there's a lot of crap going on, and everything's coming to light, and people are losing their minds because they know their nest eggs or their gravy train is coming to a halt. But other than that, yep, it's getting about time to start seeds. I know Law's talking about when monsoon season is over here for a little bit. Yep, I agree, Candy, do that. I absolutely agree on that one. Um, Once the monsoon season stops here for a few days, we're going to start on some raised beds to start seeds in. So before long, we'll be starting broccoli, cauliflower, uh, lettuce, maybe some collards. Nope, they're not going to touch that, not whatsoever. Nope, Social Security and all that is not going to be touched. But yep, y'all gonna have to put up with a whole bunch of planting videos this year. Because I've got to completely rebuild. He is not an illegal alien. Oh, do you get to Jenny, do you get to go foraging on the beach? It's rugged. Yeah, 'cause there's a English man that I watch over there that forages on the beaches and stuff. I think it's called smash fishing. He's fun to watch. He's usually looking, oh, it's all cliffs. Oh, Lord. Yep, he's called Smash, SMASH fishing. He does a little bit in a little boat, but mostly he goes around the beaches looking for oysters. And oh my gracious, the amount of abalone he gets to eat. And I'm just like going, oh my God. And he does a lot of really good videos. Good evening, McKay. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, then low tide, there's no telling what you could find out there on the beaches if it goes down low enough. Yeah, abalone is ridiculous. And this man, he'll find 20. Now, they're not the great big deep sea abalone. These are the smaller ones. He'll find 20, 25, and I'm just like going, oh, and then he cooks it up, and I'm like going, oh my God, oh, that looks good. And then the little lobsters, and he catches shrimp. He does all kinds of stuff. Yep, I say all the plane crashes all of a sudden are fishy as can be. As fishy as can be, I'm not falling for it. Ooh, Jurassic Coast, that would be fun. But yeah, you'll learn a lot from him. He teaches people how to forage along the beaches. Yep, Laos, Laos don't realize we're going to have a lot of raised beds to build. Because, yep, I've got a lot of herbs to plant, and then there's all the gardening. Well, you got to also remember most of those people were DEIs. It's been proven that many people who were ungodly overqualified to be in the towers were not allowed to be in the towers. But one, you should listen to the wonderful recording of a woman talking to uh, uh, a huge airplane coming in, and she Googled a definition and admitted on the tape that she Googled the definition. So, yeah, that really makes you feel safe. Yep, I'm like, wow, who was in the plane this time? That's what people are not asking. Who was riding in the plane? But yeah, there's a lot of stuff people are going to have to finally, there's going to finally, people are going to have to wake up and realize y'all been led, a lot of people been led by the nose and refuse to Google and find out or go underground news where there's no side picking. Yeah, where the news is just told like it is. There's no liberals, no Republicans, no nothing. It's just straight out news until you learn how to, quit being led by the nose and become a free thinker. It's not going to stop. Yeah, they told you all about the figure skaters, but that didn't total everybody that was on that plane. Didn't total everybody that was on that plane. Well, that by merit is what's happening now, and that's the way it should be. If you are highly trained, highly educated, or you've been doing a job long enough to know what you're doing, that's how you should be hired. But yep, I've got to replant all my Solomon seal. I got some new plants I'm going to be working on. I know I'm going to be planting black cohosh and blue cohosh. What would you rather be being, praised by somebody who shits his pants, who is can't even stand up, falls down everywhere, uh bails his son out from, cocaine addiction and hookers, and yeah, is that the kind of president the people you want running the country? More power to you, David. That's not who I want. Y'all wouldn't even want me to become president because I guarantee you I would have done chopped government down by half. There's too many people. I mean, you got lazy butt people who are taking a buyout because they're too lazy to go back to the office. No, if you don't want to work, get gone. What would happen if any of us had a job and we told our boss, no, we don't want to work, we want to work from home. And no, we wasn't coming into the office. What do you think had happened to us? We've been fired so long ago it wouldn't be funny. But yeah, if we got away with what the government workers are getting away with, or if we tried to get away, we'd be so far up under the jail or so far under unemployment, it wouldn't be funny. I'm sorry, but if you're told to get back to the office and get to work, that's what you do if you want to keep your job. That's what you do. Too many people don't want to work. I would work if, Junior, I did go to work when Junior was able before his strokes to take care of himself and stay home. I went to work. I have nobody to take care of Junior now. That's why I haven't gone to work. I've worked the fields as a kid. I know how to harvest crop. Look, if you want to get really technical, Native Americans were beaten, killed, raped, and starved to death and forced to speak English. If Native Americans had to go through that, I think these foreigners should have to also. My people's culture was stripped from them. How dare a damn illegal come into this country and get away with everything when people were beaten and murdered and forced to speak English? No. And if you're in this country and you fly a flag that's not supposed to be in here, no, you don't deserve to be here. Now, I'm going to get mad before long. I'm going to try to start with a live plant, McKay. Now, we're changing subject now. We're changing subject now. We're going to gardening before I get really upset. But no, undocumented my butt to illegals. They they become criminals once they come across the border without going through. Clematis is a beautiful vine with a beautiful. They come in so many different colors, but it's a beautiful flower. I am perfectly fine with immigrants that go through the work, go and pay their just due, and fill out the paperwork. I'm fine with that, but I'm dropping it. All right, going back to gardening. Yep, I'm going to have to check that site out. If I remember right, who, me, JC? No, I have Cherokee in me, so no, I'm not an immigrant. Yep, the bees love the clematis, so does the hummingbirds as well. But they're really pretty. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yep, yep. I could. I could also grow passion flowers too. Oh, nice. Yeah, olive leaves are very, very medicinal, but so is olive oil too. Some clematis blooms kind of look like passion flower blooms. There was one I can't remember it. There's several actually herbs that keep deer away from plants. Yeah, now they come in the clematis come in purples, they come in burgundies, they come in red, they quartz white. There's many pretty ones. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the raised beds going. Colitis. Ooh, you're the first one. I have not studied up on that one. Give me time, Funny Farm. I'll get you. I haven't seen that clematis. Now that one you're gonna have to Google and find out. That one I do not know. And if I remember, colitis is um inflammation. Is it inflammation of the large intestine or the small intestine? Well, I used to know that one. I'm going to have to go back and study up on that one, Funny Farm. Email me when you get after the live stream, Funny Farm, and yeah. Yeah, that beautiful black composted soil that y'all saw me filling the raised bed with, that is what came from the free mulch pile. Get rid of parasites, easy as can be. Green black walnut hull tincture. It's natural ivermectin. Ivermectin gets rid of parasites too. But yeah, ivermectin. And if anybody needs green black walnut tincture, I've got it. I have it in stock. Oh, really, Lau? I'd love that. I would absolutely love that. What happened to Carol? What happened to the jokes? Yep, I've heard about the papaya seeds too. Also, another one, pumpkin seeds, natural dewormer too. I knew it was inflammation somewhere. I just couldn't remember. Y'all, I have studied so much in my lifetime. I've had bouts of major fever. So a lot of stuff I have to relearn, or either it's piled up here and I have to knock the cobwebs and dust off. And I have a tendency, if somebody asks me, I can talk about stuff all day long. Ask me a question, and I'm just like deer in headlights. It never fails. But yes, sunflower, no, pumpkin seeds ground up and ate is also a natural dewormer. Green black walnut hulls. Yeah, but you got to be careful about the dry fasting in case you're diabetic, because your sugar can crash. I always plant basil or marigolds in between my tomatoes, but this is one thing that people have to realize when you're gardening. You've got to be careful. You don't want so many flowers in your garden that the bees pay more attention to the flowers than they do your vegetables. You want a really good balance of, flowering plants along with your vegetables. I have plenty. I have plenty of comfrey sap, and I have plenty of salmon seal salve too. See, here's the bad thing about the diatomaceous earth. It makes me break out. So I'm allergic to the more natural. So I have to be very careful around diatomaceous earth. Oh, thank you, McKay. I try my best to be. I try. I try hard. I'm not perfect in no way, shape, or form. I'm just me. Yep, charcoal can also cause other problems, definitely. But yeah, there's a lot. We're going to be busy. It's kind of slow now, but once I can get outside and we can get to going, just be prepared. But yeah, ringworm stuff like that, that's easy to take care of. Oh, thank you, Opal. Thank you, darling. You need to see, Tammy, if they got a place. Well, I don't know. There's bound to be somewhere around there where they take in Christmas trees. Because even Memphis had that where you can go. Millington used to have that. I don't know if they still do, where they chip up all the Christmas trees and everything, and you can get from the mulch pile. But yeah, I've got new things to grow. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. I was wondering if you was okay. I know you're tired, Jenny. More power to you, darling. I feel sorry for you. I cannot put into words how thankful I am when I see your name pop up, darling. Because you being over there in England, what is it, 6? Is it 6 or 8 hours ahead of us? I can't remember because you're a champ, darling, for coming in the live stream and spending time with us. Stay safe over there, Jenny, because England's coming apart at the seams, darling. Please stay safe, stay sound, and watch these storms that are coming across America. They're going to be heading y'all's way, so be prepared. And have a great week ahead, and we will see you next Monday night. 1:47, so that would be you're about 6 hours. Yep, 6 hours ahead of us. Yep. Yep. A lot of what we're going to be dealing with here is red clay, so we're going to have fun, but you know what? You're going to make it work. If you can't garden in the ground, you garden above the ground. You make it work one way or another. Hoot, hoot, Jenny, darling. You have a wonderful day ahead, even better week, and we hope to see you next Monday night. Stay safe over there. But yeah, if you can't garden in the ground, there's grow bags. Yep, that's what I'm waiting is for them cold frames. Yep, he's enjoying himself. Let me tell you, you see what he's wrapped up in. I ain't coming between that man and that blanket. Lord, I'm telling you. Clay District. But yeah, I kind of got away from that really good dirt soil up there where I was at. So this is going to be a new adventure down here. I'll smile, handsome Junior. Yeah, he's waving. Move your hands like you're waving, baby. Okay. Oh, believe me, I was so happy to finally get that raised bed planted and put in. Yep. If y'all could do if listen, if y'all could chip in, of course, the shipping and chip in so we can get I can get the shipping boxes for free. It's the tape and stuff I can't get for free. But yeah, we can get mullein plants. Oh, Gloria, let me tell you, that man loves that blanket, I swear. But we're going to have fun this year. We got a lot. I got a lot of seeds. I got a lot of seeds to start, and I'm starting over from scratch because I've got to figure out how I'm going to start the seeds because all of my seed starting trays, everything, yeah, I got left behind. Yeah, it looks like what it is because of my back. I'm sitting on one of the pillows and I've got one of the other pillows pushed behind my back. So it makes me look like I'm just towering over poor Junior. He's just laying back here relaxing. Oh, thank you, Tamara. Uh-oh. Oh, October Opal's jealous. You're going to have to wave at her, too. All right, October Opal, this is for you. See, I don't have the soil block maker, and I just don't have it to spare to get it. All right, now, just remember about corn. They have they have a weak root system, and plant corn straight into the raised bed. Don't try to transplant it. Corn does not do well transplanted. See, here's the problem, Brampton. I ain't got it to spare. YouTube's been throttling me like no tomorrow. I am back to bouncing from five something to six something, $5 to $6 per thousand views. Yeah, and I can't get YouTube to I've tried and tried to contact YouTube. I can't get anybody to contact me back. They are throttling me like crazy. October said, thanks, Junior. Love it. I've heard a lot of good response on the solo cups. But I'll eventually get back up on our feet and yep, watch out. Shoot, I've got bamboo to build things with too. And if you do the solo cups right, they should be recyclable. You be able to use them year after year. Yeah, plastic straws. Nothing. Not a single word at all. Nope, they haven't contacted us or nothing. I got to call the attorneys tomorrow. Today I had to call Vanderbilt to get his. I love calling Vanderbilt. I absolutely cannot sing the praises of Vanderbilt enough. He got his. They keep giving. Thank gracious, they keep blessing him with his medicine grant from Vanderbilt. So we have another 3 month supply of his medicine coming. I don't. I'm now Wednesday. I'm gonna have to talk to his doctor and tell him, look, something's got to give. There's bound to be some kind of medication, paying help, something. Because yeah, I don't have it to buy his medicine this month. Yep, I need to. I really need to. Because it's getting old, y'all. It's getting real old. It shouldn't have took this long. This poor man, he ain't faking it. He can't work. You okay, baby? You need to get up. You need to go to your chair. Oh, you're going to stay for live stream? Well, nobody could see you, baby. There we go. He had to sit up. He can't take sitting on the couch for long. More than likely, Nancy, more than likely. Well, nobody wants to take the case. They have not. They haven't even touched Social Security workers. Well, I'm ready for them all. I just got to get the dirt. Mama putting it over there. It needs to go over here. All right, y'all. I'm going to have another breathing treatment. We'll keep live stream going if y'all want to. Oh, hold on. She wants to see your face. Uh-oh, get your hand over where they can actually see it, baby. Hand. Wave your hand. There we go. He's a trying. He's a trying. He's about like me. We get lost trying to figure out where we're supposed to move for the camera. Yeah. Yeah. Breathing treatment. Yeah. Now, I found a place I'm going to order from once I ever get the money to. I want to see how their product is before I pass it on to y'all. Nope, I just disappeared for a little while because I won't have a breathing treatment in front of everybody. Uh-oh. Wow, up close, even more handsome. Oh, he's over here blushing. Y'all gonna give him a complex now. Yeah, I want to fill out for being his caregiver, but uh, but I'm leery of messing up. I'm leery of him or me messing up him getting disability. That's why I haven't filed for that yet. But yeah, we'll be taking y'all on all kinds of trips and not trips. Don't get me. Hold on, let me rephrase that. Not trips. Lord, me and Junior ain't been on a trip in I don't know how long. But little small adventures, because yep, I want to go up to not far from here, according to Lyle, up to the. It'll be later in the summer. Go up to the Amish place. Okay, Opal, darling, you take care. Have a blessed evening, even better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. Yeah, we're supposed to get storms, so you be careful, Opal. Yeah, I still got to file taxes. I got to get my other W-2, see if I can get that email to me for when I got to work before Junior got sick again. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to be honest with all y'all. Please keep me in your prayers, Junior, too, because I'm getting nervous. It's getting close to the time when Junior thinks he needs to go to a hospital vacation. Because you know how everything happens at the end of March, beginning of April. So, and I've been like a cat on a hot tin roof, nervous as can be. I'm trying to stay positive, but it's been what three ti 3 years in a row now, pretty much the same time. I ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous. I can't help it. I'm trying to stay positive, but you only get three in a row. You can't do it no more. But yeah, with his father dying, um, and his family kind of half acting decent, um, I have found out a lot of medical information that, yeah, doesn't make me feel comfortable, not whatsoever. But it also shows me why what happened to Junior happened, because it's all hereditary. Because it's all hardcore hereditary, all on his father's side. Okay, Lau, sounds like a winner to me. I don't know what the buzzing was. We ain't made no noise. There ain't no telling that they're listening in. Oh, thank you, Gloria. Thank you. Thank you, McKay. Thank y'all. I try to be the most positive person as possible, but the last 3 years, I'm back. I just had a small one. Uh, a small break, y'all. No, I'm not doing nothing illegal. Um, Tamara said she's sorry to hear about your dad. But yeah, even though I had told the aunt that contacted us not to give out her address, everybody and their grandma now up there knows her address. But I did find out very important medical information that I've got to pass on Wednesday to his doctor. And once we can ever get back up to Vanderbilt so he can see his heart specialist, that's why I'm hoping to finally get a vehicle, because I've got to get him back up to Vanderbilt so he can have all that plumbing they put in checked. Yeah, there's some important information that doctor needs to know now that I've got family medical information. No, no, I ain't got time for no illegal drugs. I ain't got the money to waste on them. Not even if I had the money, I wouldn't waste it on them. And I've been through knowing too many people. That's how I stay sober. Drugs get you nowhere but an early grave and poor. I don't have time for drugs. Good evening, Ark Wildman. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? That's fine with me, Lyle. I'm gonna be sitting in here in the living room putting once I get caught up cleaning up the kitchen, I'm gonna sit in here in the living room. I got to put the rest of those raised beds together too. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to excuse me, y'all. There's a lot of stuff to start getting ready to grow. Oh, thank you, Xander. Yep, Lyle's been a massive blessing. Absolutely huge blessing. He he's gonna find out just how crazy of a gardener I am. Aren't you about ready for all that wild weather that's heading your way? Then it's gonna head our way. But yeah, I talking about weather, I can't help it. I laugh. All these people, oh, this is unseasonable weather and blah blah blah. I'm like going, really? You don't pay attention to weather, not whatsoever. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. You're not gonna be digging in the dirt no time soon, Eminem. No, I think our ground froze once and just the top of it. Yeah, but yeah, they don't realize that winter and spring, when it starts getting close to that time of year, it's violent. Weather is crazy. You cannot predict it because winter don't want to give up and spring's ready to roll. And they will fight. They will collide. There's going to be massive storms, both tornadoes, the monsoon season, ungodly snowstorms, ice storms, and so on. And plus, it don't help that yes, they mess with the weather. But people don't realize the mildest time, most of the time, of the any of the seasons is when fall goes into winter. That's usually not always, but most of the time that's the mildest time of the year. Most violent is when winter goes turns into spring and then spring turns into summer. That's the most violent times, and these people don't even act like they know anything about the weather. But yeah, I'm like going, even people who have been where they've at, and they're like going, I don't remember where weather like this. Really, really, you don't. And I'm like going, y'all don't remember, ice storm. They talk about all these bad storms and everything. And I'm like going, you don't remember ice storm in '93 and '94? No, they don't pay attention and they don't log all that in. And the best one is how they forget, oh, this is a bad hurricane. This is a bad hurricane. No, Katrina was a bad hurricane. Y'all too scared to say her name? Yeah. Yep, Helene was bad too, but that was man-made. The main thing that made Helene the worst, and they won't take responsibility for it. It wasn't so much yes, the hurricane dumped massive amounts of rain, but they won't take responsibility for what killed everybody was them releasing all those dams. That's what killed everybody when they released those dams. Gloria! Oh my God, Gloria! Maine folks don't plant till they can drop their drawers and sit in the dirt. That's the best one I've heard yet. Yeah, and then they act like there's no such thing as a tornado alley. I know about Tornado Alley. I have lived in it most of my life. If most people don't realize when tornadoes start coming, watch Interstate 40 because those tornadoes will train up 40. That's the best one I have heard yet. Gloria wins that one. I have never done it that way. Okay, Brampton, darling, thank you for coming in. You have a wonderful evening, better week ahead, and hope to see you next Monday night. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on putting any peas in the ground because we've got a lot of more cold weather, and I'm talking about cold enough them peas ain't gonna handle it. Yep, that's true. I'm always finding something to do. Always. I've always got something to do. And a lot of people don't realize Junior can't do for himself. Now, he can feed himself and he can drink, but he can't pour his drink. He can't cook or anything. So I take care of Junior 24/7 unless he's asleep. Yeah. Now, Candy, I don't know if you've seen that trick of doing planting English peas in gutters, rain gutters. And that way, when it's time for them to go out, you just slide the dirt and the plants right into the trench where you're going to plant them. That's a good way to do it, too. Can you read the chat, baby? He has trouble sometimes with words. Now, he's been doing his word search book. I can't remember who blessed him with that one. He does it for a while, but he does have trouble with some reading. Yep, I am. Definitely, Xander. Yes, I am. Yep, I 40 is a train where is a lot of tornadoes run I 40. Yep, that's like that one. Those three. No, it was 4 or 5 that came and took out most of Jackson, Tennessee. Yeah, I missed those tornadoes by 45 minutes. I'll never forget that night. But can you read the chat? Junior shook his head yes, and he can read the chat, but he might not know what all the words are. I don't know what that was. It just flew by. Some kind of moth. But yeah, that was the night that I saw purple, green, gold, pink, blue lightning. Let me tell you, I knew something was wrong. I knew something was coming. And I'm a one-handed driver. There was two hands on that steering wheel that night. I knew something was up. I knew something was coming. But I have followed and learned and watched and paid attention to weather most all my life. I'm a weatheraholic. I can't help it. I don't listen to most forecasts. I watch the radar. But it's getting to where you can't even trust the radars anymore. That's like the last rain we had that came through. It was a long, thin line. I done told Junior, I said, we're fixing to have some storms. Long, thin line. No other rain around it, just that long, thin line. It came through, the bottom fell out. It sounded like baseballs were hitting the roof. And then, it went through. I looked at the radar, it was over. Next thing I know, I'm going, the bottom spell out again. I look at the radar, and all these little storms had just popped up out of the blue. Yep. Ice storm, what was that? Ice storm 94? I think it was 94, or it was 93. I think it was 94. That ice storm started as severe thunderstorms with tornadoes. That started out as tornadoes. Then came in the cold front. That's when I first saw what's called thunder snow. That's interesting. Uh, that's right up there with freezing fog. If you want creepy, freezing fog is the creepiest. Thunder snow is just, I enjoy that. That's nothing. But freezing fog, that's dangerous. But yeah, Ice Storm 94, if I remember right, that's the one that started out as severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. Well, I got plenty of English pea seeds, but winter's nowhere near over well. But yep, got a lot to grow, y'all. I got a lot of corn. I got sorghum, hoping to have sugar cane. Tomatoes, of course. Tomatoes are very important. Hot peppers are extremely important. There's a lot to grow. I got squash to grow, pumpkins to grow, watermelons to grow, okra. Yeah, I gotta have the okra. Yep, we haven't gotten any rain yet that I know of because I'm too focused on the live stream. But I know tomorrow and Wednesday the bottom is supposed to fall out. But I know the bottom is supposed to fall out. I tried to get Junior's doctor's appointment rescheduled, but yeah, no dice on that one. Tammy, with what I've seen coming y'all's way, that ain't gonna happen. My gracious, y'all been getting freight trained. You've got what, 4 storms now fixing to roll y'all's way? One starting tomorrow, if I remember right. Snow and ice. I am so sorry. I'm just like going, y'all up north are getting hammered. But we've got severe thunderstorms. I don't know if it's tomorrow or Wednesday, but they're talking about it could get rough. It might not get rough. We don't know. Oh, thank you, Angel. Thank you. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Alexander. Y'all, big storm. It's that big one. I think it's the fourth wave that's supposed to come through, and that's the one that's supposed to get us with some really severe rain. Now tomorrow and Wednesday we might be looking at flash flooding. Not here because we're thankfully up on a big old ridge, so we don't have to worry about that. Yep, I've heard that one, Tammy. I have heard that one. We've got now this weekend we're supposed to get pummeled with. Did you yawn? Or are you stretching? You hurting? You need to go to your chair? Hold on. Are you okay? Whew, yeah, yeah, 10F. No, thank you. I'm good. No, we love our tomatoes, not so much Junior, but he's getting past the tomato hate. But yeah, tomatoes and peppers and okra. Yes. Yep, Maine's supposed to get hit with a really severe snowstorm coming up. I think it's either Tuesday night or Wednesday. I can't remember. From what I was looking at the radar, it looks like a curving up nor'easter is heading for Maine. Oh, I love okra. Oh my God, I love okra. Yes. But I can't remember if it's Tuesday night or Wednesday. But yeah, that looks like it goes out to sea and just curves. Well, goes, the ocean, but it curves and comes right back up. So it looks like Maine's fixing to get nailed. Listen, the worst thing that we can hear is how do they put it? Uh, Oceanic River. What is the first word they call that? My gracious, I just drew a blank. That massive flow of moisture coming off the west coast. That's what's fixing to hammer us all. Yeah, I saw that Oklahoma's fixing to get hammered. Missouri's fixing to get hammered. Not always a week later. Sometimes we get it in 2 to 3 days or less. Depends on how fast that jet stream's moving. I cannot wait to hear a whippoorwill. It has been so long. Oceanic River, something I can't remember. It's going to bug the daylights out of me. But yeah, we thankfully it's not the Pineapple Express, but it's going to be a lot of water. No, Candy, just get you a big size air mattress. And then you can go dirty water rafting. Oh God! Oh Tammy! Oh Tammy says when the whippoorwill starts singing up her way, it means it's time to go back to shaving legs. Oh, y'all are so bad. Yeah, the air currents. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't realize, those giant windmills that they have built all along the west coast and everything. I am all about green energy when possible. But those windmills have completely changed the direction of the free flowing jet streams and everything. If you pay attention, the jet streams do not run like they used to. But the jet stream is what brings the storms in. Yep, I know what you mean, Tamara. I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. The more I get to stay in, the cleaner or somewhat organized things get to. Before long, I've got to get caught up on everything so I can pull the seeds out and figure out what on earth I have. But yeah, this week I'm not going to be able to go outside much at all. Um, so I'm going to be pulling in the raised beds, putting them together. Whew, I'd be scared to be up on that third level bunk bed. No, no. I never liked being up on the second level. Oh, believe me, Tamara. Believe me, stir crazy. Yep, it's a thing. Yep. When you just look at the same walls over and over, I know exactly what you mean. We've had cabin fever for a while. Yes, yes, cabin fever is a evil, evil thing. Sometimes, no matter how cold it is, I just have to walk outside for a little bit. Then I'm reminded that I go back in the house. House queer. Oh my gracious, I haven't heard that one. Y'all are on a roll tonight. Somehow this jumped. I missed a bunch. Oh, believe me, Tammy, I know. Yeah, and you know something that's really bad about those windmills? They're not recyclable, not whatsoever. They're made out of heavy plastic, but it's unrecyclable plastic. It must be an ABC order. Oh my God. I don't know if the duct tape would help, Xander. Tammy might need. Oh, I did find where to get burlap bags at today, Tammy. Treat them like, treat them like you're going snipe hunting. Yep, it's sad the amount of eagles that have been killed by those things and other birds as well. But they never talk about that. Until they are jumping. But yeah, I get stir crazy because I'm used to going walking in the woods, which, I got woods all around me, but I can't leave Junior long enough to go, actually really adventuring. Tabby. Yep, they are. They are. They're enjoying the daylights out of it. You gotta give her some zip ties too, Xander. Burlap bag and some zip ties. Oh my God, what a visual. Yeah, I'm really bad low on zip ties. I know I'd seen some here recently, but I don't know where I put them. I, yeah, I'm trying to rearrange and I lose stuff. You okay, baby? All right, Junior's getting. Okay, Angel, thank you for being part of the live stream tonight, darling. You take care. You have a blessed evening, a better week ahead, and we hope to see you next Monday night. Hoot, hoot. Yep, Junior's starting to squirm, so I know he's hurting. He won't say nothing, but I feel him behind me squirming, and I know he's been on the couch for 2.5 hours, which, no, it's almost 3 hours, because we got on the couch about 10, eh, about 2.5. Hoot, hoot, North Vixen. How are you doing, darling? Sorry, fixing to head out. This Junior, he don't do well on the couch. He's used to his chair, so I'm gonna get him back in the chair, and I gotta get us some dinner going because I don't dare eat before live stream. So everyone, stay safe, stay sound. Watch your local weather. Keep an eye on your radar. He is getting better each week, but he won't say anything. He'll just squirm. Oh, that's okay, darling. I fully understand. Believe me, I know people are busy. Yep, the windmills are a disaster. Now, the solar panels, I can speak from experience, they work good as long as you know what you're doing. Everyone, y'all stay safe, stay sound, stay warm and dry, and try to stay sane as much as possible. Y'all take care. We love y'all dearly, and we will see you next Monday night. Hoot, hoot, mwah. Love y'all. Oh, I'm tired of the shuffle too. I am tired. Love y'all. We'll see you next Monday night. If not sooner, who knows? We might just get bored and do a live stream. Everyone, be careful and stay safe. Love y'all. Hoot hoot. We're out of here.